Welcome back to the channel. Wow, it's a beautiful day here in Michigan. It's only like 71 degrees, so to me that's nice. You know, to some of you people that are used to a lot warmer weather, you probably had to put a sweatshirt on, so or more. But anyways, yeah, recent video I told you about how hydraulic line blew on this tractor. I need to get that fixed because, you know, any of you that have a loader tractor, you know how handy a loader tractor is. And when you don't have one, oh, you're not used to it, you know, or you're used to using one all the time. It's not cool. So anyways, I want to get that hose off, which it's obviously easy to tell which one is that. This looks like this one is not long for this world either, but I want to get this one off and get a new one on there before I need it. But you'll see later in the video we're going to start working on the Oliver 550. I have gaskets ordered already for those, and of course the hydraulic pump is already here for that tractor, but that's kind of loose down there too. Okay, I'll probably have to tighten that up. Okay, but anyways, just, you know, things happen. This hose doesn't really look all that bad. It looks better than some of the other ones, but this one here has been replaced. This one should be replaced sometime, but we'll wait for that one to let us know. But anyways, I'll get this off. Actually, just about got it off already here. I don't even know where it goes, but we're gonna find out. I don't think it's all that long. There we go. I see. Okay, it goes down there to the T where it goes to lift cylinders. So, all right. Pick up my trash. This might not be that bad. So, then I'll go see my friends at the auto value store and you can get a new one. All right, I'm gonna need two hands, so I'm gonna set you down and I'll be back. $91 later, got a new hose. What do? Well, you put on the new hose. So, oh well. Hopefully everything fits like it's supposed to. That's going on like it's supposed to, so that's good. Okay. That was easy. Okay, tighten this one up. Okay, now I gotta throw some oil in it. It's not really a sight gauge or anything. This whole part of the loader is the tank for the hydraulics. And that's tight. There's a vent right here. But all right, well, I'm gonna grab some oil, throw that in there, and when I bring you back, we'll go to the Oliver. I lied. There's a dipstick on here. No, it's on the stick, but that's about it. So, all right. I'll go grab some oil, throw it in there. Okay, well, just as I suspected, there was crud in the main line coming back to the carb. I blew that out again, and away we go. So hopefully she starts right up. Hopefully. All right. Does this seat go back any further? That's the only thing I don't like about it. Okay. I'll set you right there. A little more throttle. Okay. Tach's not hooked up. Must be in like first gear or second gear or something. I don't remember what I had there. Alright. Boy, thing turns on a dime. Change the oil on this thing too, so that's probably what we're going to do today as well. But I want to get this PTO topper, not the hydraulic unit off. Yep. I can see why some of you Oliver guys like these little tractors. I can. All right. So I ordered the big gasket, which is underneath this cover. That's coming. And I ordered a new filter. And I think there's, like I said, 3 more gaskets that have to do with the pump. They are on their way as well. So yeah, it looks like, man, I probably should try to do some kind of a cleaning job here a little bit. This looks like a light. I guess that'll come off with those holders. So okay, just looking it over. I do have a book, so I think I'm gonna peruse through that book real quick before I get too excited. Looks like I need to unhook for the drawbar as well. Yeah, I wonder if I got the pins. Yes, the pins for the 3-point. Yes, they are. At least that one's in there. Okay, good. Good. So, yeah, I gotta fix that power washer. Maybe I should do that real quick. Then we can wash this thing off. Okay, well, I'll work on that. I won't bore you with that. Just fiddle and working with wires, and I'll bring you back when I got that done. Well, there. I don't know, probably took me a half hour, 45 minutes. I rewired. Put a new switch, I had to run a bunch of new wires and connections and stuff, but hey, it worked. It's definitely cleaner. Is it spick and span, ready for paint? Nope. Missed a couple chunks right there. Yeah, that's a lot better than it was, that's for sure. So I don't know, I'm gonna let it dry off a little bit before I try to move it, because I did spray you know, around the engine. I just lightly did the hood and stuff, but it brightened her up a little bit. The hood's still not on all the way. Haven't even tried. So, but yeah, we're getting there. So like I say, I'm gonna wait a little bit and we'll fire it up. Okay, well, I'm back in my new workshop. Actually, we spent a few hours and cleaned it out the other day. Yeah, my wife doesn't know this one's in here now. That's all right. She wasn't mad in the last one either, because she knows it's just temporary. So, all right. Well, according to the book here, there's a procedure to drain the oil by using the hydraulic pump to pump out that. Well, her pump is not pumping, so I'm pretty sure that won't work. But according to the book, right there, you're supposed to be able to put a fitting on this port right here and turn the tractor on and run the hydraulics, and it's supposed to, you know, drain it for you. As far as I can tell, there ain't much oil, if any, in this thing. So I think we're gonna skip that step. Might make a mess. I was probably gonna make a mess anyways. Also says in the book to then remove the seat. So looks like that bolt there or nut there has to come off, and we got to remove the gear shifter. Gear shifter looks pretty simple. I think there's 2 bolts on there, here and here, and that should pop right out. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Maybe, well, I'm gonna do it anyways, then I'll be back. Okay, well, it's actually the next day, and I'm pretty sure I said in the earlier clip that I'm gonna wait till my gasket's come before I take that top off that Oliver, just so I can put it back on, put it all back together and be done with it. So what I am gonna do, I think I'm gonna change the oil in it start it back up, let it run for a little bit, then we'll change the oil. So in the meantime, I've got the M5 running. I want to put it on the brush hog, but our lovely post office hasn't delivered my hose yet. They go from the carb to the air breather. I just don't want to suck anything in there and get in my motor, you know what I'm saying? But I did top the coolant off again with water and put some K-Seal in it, you know, because that radiator was seeping. Well, it was heavier than a seep, let's put it that way. But I'm really not seeing, because it was dripping out right here. There's a little bit of wet spot right there. I don't know if that's it or not, but it says on the bottle you're supposed to get it warm, you know, and it's been running for probably a good 10 minutes, and temperature gauge is still in the black. So put the street point up. Yeah, I guess I didn't even check these feet over. Forward. Yeah, oh yeah. Snaps in, snaps out. Good. Awesome. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about taking this one over to the summer show. I don't know, tell me what you think. If you're attending the show this summer, what do you want to see there? You know, if you're just I shouldn't say just if you're a subscriber and you're not going to be there, you get to see these tractors. You know, it wouldn't be any different for you, but you want to see them in person. This one is definitely going. I'm gonna try to clean up a little bit. I got some of that fancy paint restoring stuff, you know what I'm saying, and give it a bath a little bit more on it to get some more of that grease off. But other than that, and my seat cushions, I'm hoping are done soon. Yeah, we'll get them on as well. I'm not going to repaint anything, but I will clean up as much as possible. So this one is definitely going. I may have a semi lined up to take a bunch of tractors over for me at one time, so then I can haul 2 on my trailer, and then if he can haul 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever, you know, I'm gonna haul there. So like I said, if you're gonna be attending the summer Minneapolis Molding Collectors Incorporated Summer Show in Oakley, Michigan, August 15, 16, and 17, let me know what you want to see there. And if it works out and I can take that tractor, I will. So, but I'm debating. I'm gonna put different tires on the front. But about taking this tractor, clean this one up a little bit too. I think this paint will restore pretty good. You know, there's a little bit of rubbing right there. Made it come back quite a bit right there. I think that's cool. So, but you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this for a little spin. Drive down the road. I don't know. Get it warmed up a little bit. Take that out of there. Take my step stool out. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll just go for a little drive down the road, try to get it warmed up. Rain cap. I've got two brand new ones here. I got a 2.5 and a 3 inch. And guess what it takes? Yeah, you guessed it. 2 3/4. Always something. That's cheap though. All right, let's go for the ride. My bumpy driveway in this seat with no cushions. Yeah, I don't think I can spend all day. touch each other from each side of the road. In high range, it'll let you slow down. If I pull the torque back, it'll freewheel and really won't slow you down. Like somebody just had some fun. I didn't need anything. I just wanted to be neighborly. Good dude. Works for the road commission, so gotta stay on their side sometimes. Never have too many friends. Good. Don't do anything dumb. Have a good weekend. You too. Much above mid-range of cold. And I went, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4 miles. Pressure's still good. Boy, this thing is running extremely well. Very happy. Very, very happy with it. So, okay. Oh, now my ignition switch isn't working. It should shut off. Well, running out the generator. There it goes. Okay. Okay, got the battery unhooked too, so all right. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, definitely gotta change these tires. Well, I don't see any massive drips. At least not currently. A little bit of one there. Nowhere near as bad as it was before, so looks a lot drier in there too. So might be on to something, folks. That'd be good. So, all right, huh? Well, back to the Oliver. I want to change the oil, but I want to let the motor warm up a little bit. So this thing, after I washed it, didn't want to start. So I assume it was wet. He's alive now, though. I'm gonna back it up a little bit. It's a cool little tractor. I think I'm gonna leave it out now and park my pickup back in until those parts come. But yep, running like a dream. Yeah, I'll let it run for a little bit. Change the oil. Probably can put that hood on correctly too. That'd make it look a lot better too. Okay, when I was warming up, I fiddled the timing. I got it a little bit better, but I'm kind of thinking, well, I got that hood kind of loose. In a soon video, we're gonna take the tap cover off and just check the valves. I think they need to be adjusted as well. Just a little bit, you know, a little bit of flutter. And I also did say that I need to change the spark plug wires. That may or may not have anything to do with that. They don't look super bad, but you never know. It could be, you know, grounding out somewhere, or just, oh, that plug right there is loose. That could be my problem right there. Look at that. Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to do that. So, geez, it's amazing the thing starts like it does. Yeah, that spark plug's not even tight. So, that one's okay. Yep, that one's tight, that one's tight, that one's tight. Okay, well, I wonder if that's my problem. So, okay, well, let's get the oil out of it while it's warm. I do have a new filter, so I don't have to worry about that. I've never changed the oil in an Oliver 550 for sure. I don't even know what it has for a plug. Oh, look at there. A normal sized plug. Okay, I'm gonna try to sit you right there, but so you can see I do have a crescent wrench on me, but I probably could get the proper size wrench. I don't think this one goes big enough anyways. How big are you? Nope. Okay, I'll be back with a bigger wrench. But you know what? I got one right here. Is it by chance an 1 1/8? Oh my goodness. That's pure luck. I don't care who you are. That was pure luck. I had that to in my bucket here for turning the crank on that M5 when I was setting the valves. Alright, that oil is definitely black. It smells like oil. It's not milky. Always a good thing when the oil is not milky. I got a feeling this tractor does not hold a whole lot of oil, but I could be wrong. No, I'm sure I'm not. Oh man, you know, I was probably looking up in that book I got, and yeah, I'll do that and I'll bring you back. Okay, well, the book says it holds 4 quarts. That's not very much, but it's not a very big motor either. And the book I'm going by is a I&T book that covers several Olivers. So I moved my thing over here. So, all right. Hopefully I got the same style filter as that one that has the big fat O-ring. I guess that's not an O-ring, quad ring. And you know, that's not your, it's not like the Molines. How's that? Aha! Looky there. Good job, fellas, at my local auto value. So this is a Wix 51105. Let it all drain out of there. Put a little oil around in here just to help lubricate everything. So, made in the USA. This Wix filter is, at least. That's good. Okay. Oh. Ouch. Ouch. Just keep catching myself on sharp metal. That's probably sharp enough. No, tight enough. Jeez. And we're still dripping oil, so I'm gonna let that go for a little longer. But I think while we're waiting on that to, you know, gravity to work, let's figure out where we put the oil in. Found it. Okay. Nice inconvenient spot for a fill. So, okay. Well, I'll grab that oil. I'll grab about 4 quarts for that, and then I'll be back. Okay, let's throw some oil in it. I'm trying to put you somewhere. But, okay. Okay. Never mind what it says on the jug. This is motor oil. I got barrels of oil underneath my lean-to that I get oil out of. I acquired a whole bunch in bulk one time, so slowly using it up. All right, we'll check it after that. Tractor's leaning downhill just a little bit, so she should be a little bit high. Oh, we're almost to the high mark. Not quite. Let's throw some more in there. Boy, 4 quarts is not much. I know it's not a very big motor, but about the same amount as I put in last time. I gotta put some more in. Okay. I want it a little bit high because it's going to fill that filter yet. That filter's got to hold most of a quart, I would think. Okay, we're good now. Okay. Yes, I did put the plug back in. That would not have been ideal. Okay. Now when you start it up until the oil pressure comes up. This one, this has a neutral safety switch on it, so. Pressure light went off, so that's good. Okay. I'm gonna go over a clean rag. Oop, I need more than that. Maybe I didn't, but I want more than that. How's that? Okay, just a hair above high, but the tractor is leaning down on a slight angle. Maybe not the same angle my hand was showing, but definitely has enough oil on it now. Awesome. Okay, there, another thing done off my list. So, you know what I should do though? I gotta tighten that spark plug up. Okay, well, let's start her up again. Turn the gas back on. Hopefully I got enough gas to get to our destination, which is right next to the M5 right now. Awesome. Just awesome. Okay. Yep, I didn't turn the gas on, so. Alrighty then. Well, this video is coming out tonight, yet I'm gonna try to get it uploaded for you so I can give you a heads up on a few things. I decided actually today, yeah, I'm gonna attend the Riverbend Steam Show. I believe it's in Allendale, Michigan, which is on the west side of Michigan. So I saw on one of the Facebook posts of the groups I'm a member of, there's a Moline there. I thought it looked like a GTB, if I remember correctly. But anyways, so I'll be there tomorrow. They're having an antique tractor pull, which, you know, people have asked me, you know, if I'm a puller. No, I have no interest in being a puller. Not against it at all. You know, if you want to go on, you know, do that, that's, hey, have fun. So it's just my personal preference. I'd rather pull a plow than a sled. It's just my that's just what I like to do, I guess. I don't mind going to tractor shows. I let you know, I think that's cool and all that too. It's just not for me, I guess. But then let's see, what was that? Oh, then I think Sunday afternoon, or maybe it's at noon, which works out for me. I can still go to church, then go Minden City, Michigan, which is north of me a ways. It's a very small town, let me tell you. It's their little festival, and they're honoring a family of an old case dealership that used to be in the town. Of course, it's no longer in business, so there's going to be a whole lot of cases in that parade, and I'm going to make a point. I was invited by 2 different people to come up and and watch that. I'm going to film it, as much as I can, and It's a horse of a different color, but I don't care. It doesn't bother me. And, if those people are proud of their, the case, JI case history, more power to them. So that's, on this channel, and I had a conversation when that last tractor show up. I don't knock the other brands. Do I want to collect the other brands? No, not necessarily. But I enjoy looking at them. I enjoy talking about them. I enjoy learning things about them. Like, hey, this is why they did this, or they were the first to come out with this, or whatever. I just think that's cool. So, then next weekend, I'm going to take you along. I'm probably not going to divulge exactly what I'm doing, but I am going to take you along, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to share any of the footage. I'm sorry to give you a cliffhanger, but my wife and I think our daughter's going now. We're going to go to Mackinac Island while I do a little tractor shopping. So I know what I said before, I'm not buying more projects, but something come up, and I got to go, for better lack of words, go take care of it. So we'll see how that goes, I guess. Yeah, I know it's a cliffhanger, but it is what it is, and I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to film anything or what's going on for sure. So, but in the meantime, so I've got that, and the plow day. Yes, definitely is a go. Definitely you're gonna have free lunch there, provided by Ruggles Beef, and I know Fred Ruggles told me there was going to be some help from Beck's, but he wasn't positive on that. Beck's Seed Company. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. There's free lunch. So I don't know. I assume maybe some bottled water there, but it's very close to town. And I think it's less than a half mile from the Dollar General. There's a party store in town too, plus some other, watering holes, if you know what I'm saying too. Anyways, we're planning on starting at 10 o'clock in the morning. So now you know. Be there. You can be there early. So, and for those who aren't real familiar with the town of Kingston, it's not very big. There is no stoplight. There's a blinking light. But anyways, we're going to be on the east side of town on M46, which is the main drag going right east and west through the town. We're on the east side of town, north side of the road. You can't miss it. It's the only farm that has cattle and big barns, big equipment, and it says Ruggles Beef on the sign. So, and you can't miss it. Lots of parking. And then they have payloaders and skid steers and such for unloading a plow or something if you need help. Nearest fueling station is about 5 miles away, Scott's Quick Stop, which has some awesome ice cream cones. I get a baby, which is just way too much ice cream for me. Anyways, so just a heads up on that. But they have diesel fuel. They'll have, gasoline and, stuff for there as well if you need that. So, okay. Well, looks like we got a delivery here. Enough jibber jabber. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this. I know it might not be as awesome as some of the others, but appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next one.